now return to aluminum on Modern Marvels. A wood bat is the foundation of professional baseball and has been since before the days of the Babe. To maintain that tradition, pro players can't use anything else. But aspiring pros aren't required to use wood. In fact, more than 90% of all bats sold today are made not from wood, but aluminum. The reasons are obvious. First, bats made from aluminum are lighter, enabling players to generate more bat speed as they swing. Unlike wood, aluminum can be strategically balanced along the length of the bat, allowing it to channel vibrations and transfer energy more efficiently. As a result, on contact, baseballs fly up to 20 feet farther. And the bat's sweet spot, the ideal hit zone, is larger. They debuted at the collegiate level in 1974 and forever altered the nature of the game.
By 1976, the batting averages for NCAA had climbed 30 points. So there was the big difference in terms of just simply putting the ball in play.
The Anderson Bat Company in Orange County, California, one of the few remaining American bat makers, crafts 300 aluminum bats every day. The simple shape of the aluminum bat masks the precise science behind its creation.
The aluminum has the strength-to-weight ratio that is probably the most advantageous of any of the metals.
Anderson makes its top-of-the-line bat from an aluminum alloy with a touch of zinc that adds toughness and durability. The process begins with 17-foot-long hollow aluminum tubes. An operator saws the tubes to lengths ranging from 22 to 26 inches, depending on the final bat model. Then it's up to a machine called the rotary swedger to reshape each tube into a precisely molded and balanced bat. The aluminum fits over a mandrel bar as it enters the swedger between a twin pair of dies. As the tapered die halves rotate, they open out. A series of spinning rollers, positioned around the perimeter, shove the dies back and close them. The rotation opens and closes the dies 1,500 times per minute. As the aluminum feeds into the swedger, it's forced to take the shape of the narrowing die cavity. The aluminum needs 3 passes through the rotary swedger. Each pass thins the wall and elongates the tube. The final pass tapers the handle.
This is the cut stock. This is what you saw earlier, and it's 26 inches long. This one is a first pass. It's the thinning stage of it. This is a second thinning stage, and you can see that as we go and thin, the tube gets longer. And then this is the final pass, and well, this is 26, this is 41 inches long.
These bats may now be expertly shaped and balanced, but before they can punish baseballs, they have to be hardened. This happens just a few miles away, at a facility where a hot bath waits to heat treat the aluminum. The bath doesn't hold hot water, but rather sodium nitrate. Unlike water, the salt solution won't corrode the aluminum.
Heat treat is a 2-step process. An elevated temperature for a certain amount of time, and then a rapid cooling called a quench. It's kind of exciting because you go from this salt bath to a water tank. You have to do it with less than 15 seconds.
The rapid cooling following the elevated temperature soak creates microscopic particles in the aluminum, which strengthen the metal. After the bats bake in an oven to preserve their hardness and shape, an inspector checks each one to see if it's a hit or an error.
What we're looking for is a range. If it's too hard, the aluminum can crack, and if it's too soft, obviously it will dent.
After the inspection, workers at another facility add the graphics and color. And workers back at Anderson Bat Company apply the finishing touches. An end on the handle, a cap, and the grip. How does this finely crafted aluminum bat compare to one made of wood?
What we're measuring is the velocity of the ball off of the bat from the tee. And the radar gun actually picks up the very fastest point of the ball between the tee and the gun. And we're going to start with the wood bat. Okay, that's 86 miles an hour. 85.
And now the aluminum bat.
91. 91. Wow.
If, say this point right here is my ideal hit zone, where I'm going to get my best performance, with an aluminum bat, the size of that hit zone is going to be larger than with a wood bat. So say the wood bat is going to be the size of a baseball. Your aluminum bat's going to be double that. It's going to be the size of 2 baseballs. So the chances of me getting better performance when I miss-hit a bat is going to increase as opposed to using a wood bat.
Will aluminum bats ever graduate from college to the pros? Don't hold your breath.
Baseball is a very traditional sport, and wood, the crack of the bat, and all of that is very much a part of the fabric of baseball. At the same time, if you were to put an aluminum bat in the hands of professional players, you would have to change all of the records. They'd have to be asterisked.